problem with you is me. Taurus, make sure you are enjoying your life to the utmost. Unapologetically, that's the frequency that we're on. That's the time that we're on. All these changes that you are making in your life right now, they're fast. You are riding the wave. You are keeping up with the current. You are beasting this season in your life. And no matter what may come your way, no matter what adversity you may come across, it's always going to be you versus them. It's always going to be, well, you should have changed. You should have been less stubborn. Okay. So I feel like you're at this place in your life where you're like, the problem with you is me. You're realizing that the problem that people have is just who you are. And they're going to always have this problem with you. And so no choice or no decision is a choice in itself. And I feel like Spirit wants you to know that there is nothing that anyone can do to you. There is nothing that anyone can say to you that understands your journey better than you know your journey, better than you know the reasons why you're doing the things that you're doing, why you're saying the things that you're saying, why you're moving in such a way that you're moving in. And I just want to encourage you today because, like, I know this energy ain't easy. All right. I heard Sabrina Claudio. The problem with you is me. I think that's how her song goes. If I'm not, drop it in the comments. Let me know if I'm saying this right. But that's the song that I heard for you. I feel like you're in love with yourself. For the first time, you are not sacrificing yourself. And I'm hearing not right now. I don't know yet. Maybe. Those may be your top three those may be your top three responses during this season. I don't know. Not right now. Maybe. Maybe I will. Maybe I won't. I don't know. And it's okay not to know. It's okay not to have an answer. Because I feel like you not having an answer is triggering people. It's making people feel like you are you're up to something. You're up to something. Trap in reverse. Okay. So let's start with my love. Which deck? Let's do this one. Let's do this one. I don't know what tarot cards I'm going to use yet. I have to wait until I feel guided to pick it, even though I do have a couple sprinkled around. I think I found one. All right. I'm hearing a rose in Harlem. Some of y'all may be a celebrity, artist, influencer. We have blissed out, and you see someone's on the stage speaking, singing, performing. Okay, front and center stage. So you know, if you go back to something, or you go back to a way of behaving, or back to a way of thinking, that you lose momentum, you lose progress. There's something about for the love of someone, for the love of comfort, for the love of expectation, for the love of whatever in the fuck, you're being asked to come back and play with me, come back and entertain me, come back and go back and forth with me, come back and fight with me. And I just don't see that being something that you want to do. And so it's like, well, we'll see. I don't know yet. You know, this may be something professional, right? This may be like maybe you said you will never cross paths or make amends or rework with someone in a particular industry. Okay, it doesn't have to be just love, right? But it is for the love of what you do. You're sensitive about it. And we all know when Taurus is sensitive about their shit, what typically happens, either you're going to upset people, or other people are going to trigger the bull. And then once the bull is triggered, then what? Then everybody is looking at you like, oh, you didn't have to go that far. But they don't like to remember the things that they did to bring you to this point, right? And so to keep everybody safe and to let everybody play and get their turn and keep everything copacetic, I feel like you just refrain from indulging in certain commentary. You refrain from indulging in slander and gossip. You know, you refrain from giving too much because you know your energy can be like intoxicating. Yeah, that's the word that I'm looking for. The truth is, you're intoxicating. The truth is, when people can't control you, they become unhinged. Okay, it ain't fun no more. It ain't fun no more when baby got the weapon. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, when it's put in your hand, now everybody is running like, you're crazy. Yeah, now Taurus is crazy. Okay. All right, so we have outer strength in reverse. This is definitely confirmation for those of you where this has something to do with your work, and then individuality. There's something that you do, say, or are that's just controversial. All right. But you can't be canceled. You know what I'm saying? You can't be stopped. You can't be canceled. But something that you do is just uncomfortable to popular opinion, popular demand. All right. With all this colorful energy here, you could be a part of a very significant LGBT community. If I butchered those, those acronyms, please correct me in the comments. I mean no disrespect, okay? But yes, it's like closed. This is a closed case. This is a classic case of, we don't want you here. We don't want your type here. We don't want your gifts here. We don't want your uniqueness here. So you won't be covered under this umbrella. We won't support you in this arena. Okay. So when people close doors, what do? You create opportunities for yourself and others. When people tell you no, what do? You run off and cry? Or do you go where they're saying yes, and you let that soar? So there's something about you not getting the call back, you're not getting the job, you're not getting the opportunity, you're not being given the chance. And Spirit is saying, stop asking people to take a chance on you and create the lane. Stop begging people to recognize your worth. All right? And be the giver. Put money in other people's accounts. You see what I'm saying? Maybe all along that's the position you were meant to be in. Maybe that's what Spirit wanted you to see about yourself. Take a look around. I'm not closing this door for you. I'm not closing this door repeatedly because I don't want you to be successful, or because I want you to feel like there's somebody around you that's doing something to you. I'm closing and slamming doors because I want you to go within, and I want you to get the key from your intuition, and I want you to realize that, hey, quiet the mind. All right, quiet the thoughts, and let me reveal to you who you really are. Let me counsel your soul. Let your soul take the lead in this situation. Trust your soul if you don't trust nobody else. We have burdens in reverse, and there you'll find it's easy. So focus on keeping your burdens easy during this time. I feel like a lot of y'all need to be prophesied over or sermoned to, and I feel like it's because this is the energy of aspiring to have that flame lit, right? That burning bush, that burning desire is yearning to be touched, all right, by the divine, touched from the inside. And so a lot of times, who's the people, sermons, prophets, and things like that, they speak to you in such a tone of voice where they're waking up that sleeping giant. They waking up their spirit. They're calling on that energy. And I feel like this is, you've felt the call into a situation. Now you're out there and you're like, okay, this is a big, wide open space. This is a large sea. I'm not accustomed. I know what to expect here. I know what's mine and what isn't mine. I know this is going to take time. And so here you are. You're face to face with your dragon. You're face to face with this sea creature. And you're reminding yourself in the dark days of your 3D experience, right? That, yeah, this may look like that. It may look like this. But this is not where I'm going to be. Like, I'm just I'm just in this experience, but it has no hold on me. And so I do see you pulling yourself out of a rut, a funk. And Spirit is saying you're doing a good job. You're doing a good job. Continue being your unique self. Continue striving. Speak motivation into your life. So apart from watching this video and getting the confirmations that you need, also Google like motivational speeches to help you commit to like a routine. Because Burdens is telling me that you have the ability to change the way in which you perceive your everyday mundane responsibility and task. Okay, some of y'all may have to continuously do shadow work every single day. See, healing is not a one and done, right? And I feel like the moment that we pull ourselves out of this belief, our ego telling us that, oh, I just got to heal and then I can have everything I want. It comes from you believing in a placebo effect. The placebo effect states pretty much is stating in this dynamic that it's a rigorous process. It's a rigorous, uncomfortable process that you go through to make it. A rigorous process that you go through to get what it is that you want. And all those terminologies, making it and getting it, is masculine, is force. And so already you're out of alignment. You're out of that vortex. And if you change it to, you know, like I am having the best day of my life. I am, you know, these are affirmations. I have millions of dollars in my bank account. Like there's this conversation that of internal dialogue that only you can have with yourself that shifts you from can't to can. All right, from do to doing, right? And there's still time. Okay, there is still time. We have shadow work here, and I feel like that's the affirmations here. Once you identify the negative thought pattern, then you right next to it, you, let's say for example, what can I say? I can't really think of anything that I don't like. It's harder now for me to think of things that I don't like than it was a couple of years ago. So I have to really, I can't even pretend with you. You're on your own there, buddy. Sorry, I'm so sorry. It'll be equivalent to me undoing my own fucking positive thinking. So yes, this part you're gonna have to figure out how to do by yourself. And you need to also start engaging with content that may be dated a year ago. And it's not to say, oh, go back to the beginning and learn, but everything that Spirit ever says or does is never invaluable. All of it is worth it, even if it doesn't apply to you right now, or even if it doesn't make sense to you. You get wiser, you get smarter, and yeah. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Okay, I'm hearing Forrest Gump. Let's pull out this one, okay? Because I feel like a lot of viewers, a lot of my viewers got a mixed class, okay? I feel like we got a little dual citizenship happening right now. We have some Taurian energy just like, oh hell no, don't count me out. Who said I might be I'm never late, I'm just fashionably late. Okay, so we have a decrease. Yeah, this is for my Taurians that are really struggling with undressing themselves, being naked, being vulnerable. And that's okay. That's okay. supposed to be when you meet. Hold on, let me tap in because I was in a whole other zone. Okay. That's just not my problem. Not my problem. So we have 4, 13, 34, 43. Leap year, solar return. Someone's birthday is coming up. We have 42, 48, 53, 35. How it's supposed to feel when you... I feel like Spirit is trying to show you. Oh man, it's right there, like you're so close. It's like this is intimacy. This is creation. Yes. You see what I'm saying? The sun in reverse and blossoming abundance in reverse. Maybe you guys, for some of you guys, it's not everybody, but I feel like you may have a fear of having a child or getting pregnant or something like that, or being tied down. There is strong energy here talking about trapped, tied up, and stuck. Like a fear of commitment, fear of being tied to someone again or something like that. Another person having control over you. Okay, there's like a big, like, hold on, wait a minute. Like, I don't want to be trapped. I don't want to feel trapped. So some of y'all, you guys, you may really want love and intimacy and connection, but you've experienced so much peace, tranquility, and happiness on your own. Like, y'all don't have to clean up behind nobody. You know, if you're a woman, you don't have to fold no man's clothes, pick up his dirty clothes. You don't have to tell no grown-ass man to put the seat down. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to cook for nobody, oblige for them. Like, this, the domestic, mundane aspects of life, like, you don't have to do none of those things. You see what I'm saying? Some of y'all you don't even have to miss sleep or lose out on sleep to stay up all night folding clothes, washing dishes, taking care of this, tending to that, tending to this. And that's kind of like what I'm seeing here. But at the same time, having no one else to share your space with you can get lonely. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, no dirty dishes means there's no laughter being made. You know what I'm saying? No loud noise is only saying that there's no memories imprinting on those walls. So there's this desire, like, you know what? I said I was never gonna engage in sexual intercourse again, or I was never going to date again, or whatever. But it's like the chair is just a chair because ain't nobody sitting there. You know, the house is just a house because ain't nobody living in it. There is something about the absence of connection, intimacy is really being highlighted in this reading. You see what I'm saying? And it's like, I keep saying it's like, but that's okay. Because Spirit said don't get distracted. So not only is it a struggle to just continue pushing to make it in the industry or to make it in for the rest of the world. Even the rest of the world has periods of dissatisfaction that doesn't fulfill you. And then in your internal world with you by yourself, single, free, it's just you. I don't know, some of y'all may have this like this belief system, like you get places faster when you have less people to take with you. You know what I'm saying? I feel like a part of your North Node energy has something to do with you asking yourself from past lives, even though you don't remember, but you've crossed over in other lifetimes where you went the rest of your life not creating a family, not having something to share of your own, and you experienced a lot of success in life, but you may not remember that in that past life you also told yourself that in this lifetime you wanted to do it differently. So when you were very young, some of y'all may have wanted love and to build a family very, very young, and then you came across past life business partnerships and connections that detoured you from going the family route, and so instead you went the career route. You see what I'm saying? There's that energy of your younger version of you, the child version of you, all along remembered the promise that you wanted for yourself in a previous life. And so your inner child was trying to rush. Some of y'all could have been 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Like, you find someone that you love and you're like, I want to be with that person forever, you know? I mean, your parent or your guardian or best friend or someone's like, oh no, you got your whole life ahead of you. Love is a distraction. You have this success and that success to focus on. And then you do it. And you sacrifice majority of your life doing it. You know, just for it to constantly run dry. To constantly feel like what you would really want to share from your heart, do from your heart, it's not really received in these places and spaces, colleagues, friends. And I feel like there's no one else you can really talk to be honest with you. Can't really speak about this out loud to anybody else. And to the rest of the world, they may be saying to you, what you complaining for? You got it made in the shade. You have less drama. You don't have nothing no one to look after but yourself. Nobody could trap you, keep you stuck. And then it's like choice and illness in reverse. But is that really living? So I just feel like you're asking yourself, like, is that really living? Am I really doing it big? Is this what I wanted for myself? Do I even remember what I wanted for myself? Why do I feel like there's this gaping hole, unfinished business? This deep unfinished business. Let's keep going. Look at me. Muscle memory. Okay. Because I feel like you are. I'm not seeing that you're unsuccessful at things. What I'm seeing here is something is missing, and we need to get to the bottom of what's missing. So we're gonna start with love. See what's going on. So focus on what makes you happy and ignore all the things around you. It's important that you do that. And you'll never have to worry about someone trapping you or something happening sooner than you want it to happen, because you're enjoying the experience. You see what I'm saying? You are in love with the experience. It's mutual. We got harmony, balance, peace, happiness. We have karmics in reverse. I told you. Third parties, haters, lessons learned, that's in reverse. So you're saying no to all third party situations. You're saying no to haters. You're saying no to karmic lessons, relationships that required you to learn several lessons. You've already passed all that shit. You're at peace. You're happy. You're so fucking good. Your energy is like delectable. It's like English delight, Turkish delight. I'm hearing Turkish delight. Epiphany. Nothing is holding you back. And because nothing is holding you back, some of y'all really don't even have nothing to worry about, because some of y'all are neutered and spayed anyway. I'm just serious. By choice. Some of y'all are neutered and spayed by choice. And so it's like, so who can really trap you? Maybe it's an emotional trap. Maybe you're afraid of your heart falling in love and feeling tied to someone that has so much, control over you. And then we have legal situations. So some type of idea. I see you manifesting an idea of like, okay, maybe I could draw up some paperwork and we could talk about as a contingency plan. This could be a prenup as a contingency plan. This is what we're going to do if this happens. This is how we're going to protect ourselves. And so that's what I see you that's what I see you doing, like birth control, like really putting your paranoia to ease. All right, that's what I see manifesting, and I see it going, really well with this untapped talents, answered questions. I feel like you're going to get all the answers that you're looking for. You're going to get a confirmation that this is because mutual. Something is mutual here, y'all. Clarify epiphany. It's something about the titles. It's easier for you to do legal routes. It's easier to take legal routes and things like that, where that person is free, you're free, and it's not like y'all are taking the official legal courtroom, take each other's last name route. I feel like it's easier for them to do that with blossoming in abundance. Huh. Clarify why blossoming abundance. We have to clarify why blossom abundance is in reverse. Problem with me is you is me, something like that. Problem with you is me, the problem with me is you. Take it out, resonate. Clarify blossoming abundance in reverse. Judgment in reverse. Okay. Huh. So someone can't have children, or someone can't do something. They've prayed about it, but they feel like they can't. I heard sterile or something like that. It's like, I can't have children if I wanted to, or I can't. 4 seconds and it started right now. Shaka. It's about a disappointment. Like someone is saying that they've been disappointed in love. All right, there is something going here with blossoming abundance in reverse. Someone is telling themselves that they can't have something because of the past. Right? They're looking very heavily into their life, and they're telling themselves that the reason why they can't have some type of connection is because the person that they wanted chose someone else, went down a different life path, and so they never got what they wanted. They never got the relationship that they wanted. So it's a cup in reverse. They don't like to think about this, or you don't like to think about this at all. but it's still unfinished business. Some of y'all need to talk to some type of childhood lover that something didn't work out with and get clear on, you know, what was the reason why something didn't work out. Because I feel like y'all have been spinning your own, if that part resonates, you've been spinning your own narrative of like who to blame, who's the cause, why something didn't happen. But nothing is preventing you both from having this conversation. I don't think nothing is preventing you and this person from having this conversation, but it's like waning on you. It's been heavy. Or something like that. Some of you guys may be feeling like this could be anybody, but I feel like you need to, something to do with your choice, your path, or something like that was definitely, yeah, disrespectful. Enough is enough. Defend yourself. Boundaries. Something was like required boundaries. Isolation in reverse. What is this boundaries about? Some type of boundary could have been drawn. Enough is enough. This could have been like cut off, like family being cut off, or you could have been cut off from some situation. What is this boundaries about? Somebody had a dream, Taurus. You had a dream, or someone had a dream here of a life that they envisioned with somebody. Okay. And if we're going to relive events of the past and get clarity on it, professionalism. Someone took the career route over love, family, relationships. And now that they are so far down their profession, their career, like I can't stop now. I have to see my career, my profession into fruition. Calm in reverse. I'll settle, or I'll rest when I've mastered a skill. I'll rest when I've mastered like hustle. I'll master when I make enough money. I don't have time for love. Someone here that's saying they don't have time for love, and so they really put a boundary on love. For some of you guys, like I told you, someone at a young age took the career route over relationships. What keeps them from communicating with you is because they feel like you hate them, or there's some type of like, I didn't have that person, or I didn't start it from the beginning, so I don't deserve it now. So someone has been telling themselves that the reason why they don't have what they have is because they broke up with you, or they stopped dealing with you, or something like that. They didn't choose the family route. They didn't choose family marriage. They went down the profession. And so I think that this person has, like, they've engaged in relations, but they haven't settled down. And if you want to know why this person has never settled down, it's because of this connection. It's because of this connection that they have with you. Yeah. And what's manifesting is that this person is going to, they're going to stop debating on whether or not they should even talk to you. And it's like they want to clear the air with you. Y'all want to clear the air. Yes. Okay, we have glow up opportunities. I feel like this is going to manifest when you're going through a glow up, career opportunities. You both are successful. Yeah. They're going to see you again in the public eye of some sort. Oh, it's in my heart. Say it, I love you. Yeah, they're going to be like, I got something to say. Never got these feelings off my chest. And I want to say X, Y, and Z. So you could definitely expect someone breaking their silence and telling you telling you some things, okay? All right. I mean, this person is beating themselves up. They're like, what am I doing? Like, I'm going to pay for this. This person feels like they're going to pay for this, like, career-wise. That's what they feel. I don't see that in the cards, but that's what they feel. They're like, why am I like this? I don't know. I don't know, babe. I really don't. But that's the energy. What's manifesting, co-spirit? Let's see. Finances. I feel like something's going to be steady going on, like, autopilot. Someone is free as a bird. They're single. There's nothing stopping them. And they go to work every single day. They do the same routine every single day. They have a good system. Things are on autopilot. They really have a lot of time. And now they have more time than usual. And this person is like, should I really break the silence? Should I be like, I feel like somebody's going to be more emotionally vulnerable. These cards better come out. What do we have? Flashback. I told y'all. Someone could be photography. Someone could do photography for work. Modeling. Take pictures. So yeah. Hey, Alexa, volume 1. That's a common one. We can't be having that. Okay. We have a new life. And we have offering in reverse. All right, so I feel like someone is going to be taking a hiatus for work, manifesting. Something is manifesting behind the scenes, but I feel like this is someone that won't be taking on any opportunities. They really want to, I feel like if somebody's been like in a 9-to-5 job, they're really trying to cross over into, like, they have charisma, they have charm, there's so much that they have, and they're ready to get back out there and create and manifest. They have a good job, but I feel like this person is about to really like slow down on the work aspect so they can start manifesting other entrepreneur type of energy. So, I feel like something that was a distant memory is becoming a present day reality. And that's why you have new life here. And I feel like something's going to start very small. Like, you may start posting content, put your first music video out there, music video. You know, you may get your first booking. You may book your first client. There's something about you having the first of something. And it's starting to bud and it's starting to grow. And right now it's just a baby. All right. And so you have to water it and give it all the nutrients that it needs. And I feel like while it's growing, let that grow. Let that business grow. Let that thing grow while you allow yourself to date and have a relationship. And it's almost like as you're dating and you're enjoying your life, you are ignoring the negative commentary, the negative people, and that hate wave is just going to pass. You ignoring that hate wave is going to pass because you have this star power. It comes with the territory. You're going to have haters hate on you because you're a star. But I do feel like you having to like wake up early in the morning, take coffee, be at 4 o'clock in the morning, sticking to some type of rigorous schedule. I don't see you having to do that. Is that steps? The heck? I don't see you having to do that very soon. It's like you do what you want, you enjoy what you do. It looks good on you. Success looks good on you. And so while the haters are hating, you're still successful in so many words. Get easier on me. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right, Spirit. Anything from this deck? This deck has been calling my name. Every time I look up, I see this deck. All right, you guys know that you can also book personal readings with me for the month of November. Down in the description box, you should be able to find my email, callingtt@icloud.com, where you can select one of the readings that I offer and book with me through my email, okay? So we have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. The King of Cups. Okay, so Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Chariot. Ain't no way. It is. It really is. So confirmation. If you hear it, you know. Yeah, I don't see something being declined. You have an offer here. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we have Three of Cups. Tuesday by Wednesday. All right, we got Strength. All right, so let me interpret these cards real quick, okay? All right, Sabrina Claudio brought us here. All right, so we have this has to be someone that you work with. Okay, someone that manages talent here. Manages talent, your image, your love life. That's what I'm seeing here. Someone that manages your talent, your image, your love life. They're always looking, to make sure that your name, your profile, your bio looks good. And I feel like someone here has, like I just keep hearing this, they've done this before. They've stopped you like, oh, you don't want to get your face dirty. You don't want to get your hands dirty. You don't want to put yourself in a position where it backfires. There's this energy of trying to get you to protect what you have built so far. And the Seven of Pentacles in reverse is pretty much saying someone is barely protecting your image, barely protecting whatever it is that you're doing. But they are invested at making sure you stay exactly where you are. And they play off of your moments in time where you've always been impressionable. And either this is a friend, a colleague, because y'all saw the friend card, the colleague card come in. These are significant people, friends and colleagues, professional relationships. And so I feel like there may be a situation where someone tries to sabotage like transportation or how you get somewhere fast in life. It just feels like it's not coming from like people you want to you want to engage with is coming from like you like saying, "Oh, I'm going to take time off of work," and then someone saying, "Oh, I think you need to focus and stay working." The sun in reverse. You have a happiness hater, a joy killer, and it's because they feel like you're waiting for something. You're waiting for something. What are you waiting for? Chariot in reverse. It's like, oh, I don't need a ride. I'm going to stay late after work today. It's like, that's what I'm seeing here. And then the boss is like, oh, well, I'll wait with you. And it's like, huh? Since when did you start waiting late with people after work? And I feel like somebody's just trying to like be nosy because they feel like you're trying to ditch work or play hooky in a situation. Like, I know you're off of work. I know you're free. Someone can send you an invitation and you can say, oh, I can't because I'm sick. I don't know. I see you trying to come up with a reason why you can't accept the offer. And then someone's like, well, I'll come to you. And you're like, huh? Yeah, I'll just come to your house and help you straighten up or do some shit like that. And you're like, wait a minute. Hold on. That's kind of you, but I don't really need you that close to me. And it's like, now how do you reject that person? And I feel like you're pretty much saying like, I'll let you know. Or in this illness in reverse. I don't think you're really sick. I feel like this is a situation where you got to say, maybe I'll let you know. If I need some help or I can't do it by myself, I'll reach out to you. So that's what I have for you guys. If it resonates, let me know in the comment section. Again, all of my readings are timeless. So be sure to check out all the other readings back in the day. Love you, Taurus. Bye.